Hi everybody, Laura here from My Favorite Things. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a very colorful, a very beautiful, a birthday project to share with you. It's featuring the Bold Beautiful die. Just came out in the December release. As soon as I saw it, I thought, gotta try to make a shaker. I'm on a shaker kick. Probably been on a shaker kick for a good 10 years now, but I mean, come on. I just love this. So I die cut this into a panel of white cardstock, and then I'm going to leave that, see that big opening right there? I'm going to back that with acetate to make a shaker window. I have some Hero Arts acetate sheets, trimmed it down. I'm going to adhere it to the back using some glossy accents. I like to buy the glossy accents in the little, what do you call that? Tube? It's not a tube. It's a container, whatever. And then you put the precision needle tip ending on it, and I love it. Fills all the nooks and crannies. And then for the background, going to do a little bit of ink blending. So I'm using a panel of Bristol paper, and when you use Bristol paper and distress oxides together, honey, it's like spreading room temperature butter on warm toasted bread. It just glides, and then you can go back and forth between the colors and they just blend so effortlessly. So I've got spun sugar, picked raspberry, and some broken china. And when you bring in that broken china and it kind of goes into the pink areas, it makes this just delicious shade of purple. I'm loving it. So this birthday card, I had someone in mind. It's always great when you have somebody in mind because then you can kind of customize it. It's going to be for my daughter. Got a birthday coming up. Actually, it's in a few days. And I can't believe I'm even saying this, but this is my oldest daughter. She's turning 18. I don't know how that happened. Happened right before my eyes. But I brought in some blueprint sketch to amp up the blue. And then once I get a nice seamless blend, I'm going to flick on some flicks of water. I'm just taking my Distress sprayer bottle with, then I take off the nozzle and I flick it on my finger. And then I'll take a dry paper towel, sop it up. So it looked good, but I wanted more. So I took a little bit of candied apple and more picked raspberry. This time not the Distress oxides, but the regular Distress. Sometimes I find you can get even more vibrancy with the regular distressing. So I just went over it just a little bit to make it pop. Then I got to go back in with the flicks of water because I kind of blended over the old flicks. Got the new flicks, and then this is what was left over from the other die cut. This was like the inner part of the Bold Beautiful. And what I'm going to do is adhere that onto the blended panel. I'm using spray adhesive. To me, it's the best way to adhere such an intricate die cut. And then I'm also going to adhere the little inner pieces of the B and the A. So again, using spray adhesive, and I took the other parts of the die cut that helps you to line up where they go and all that jazz. That way there's no confusion. There's not going to be any confusion in the fact that I'm trying to tell my daughter that you're beautiful and happy birthday. You know, the 18-year-old girls these days, you try to tell them they're beautiful. Well, at least mine, they don't believe me, but she is beautiful. And she's also very smart and talented. She's going to be graduating from high school this year. She's wanting to play soccer in college. And guess what she wants to study? Just like her mama, she wants to study graphic design. And she is getting interested in the card making, if I do say so myself. And I try to tell her, I said, hey, there will always, always, always be some room for fresh, exciting, new, creative talent in the card making world if you want to just make cards or maybe you want to design product. But she could do it if she wants to. I mean, right now, soccer's her passion. But hey, in the future, you might see another, not a Laura Fedora. She's an Alexandra. But you might see another Bassen in the mix. We'll see. So I'm embossing a coordinating sentiment. This is from the Hello Beautiful stamp set, and it's just a simple happy birthday. But there are some great sentiments in that Hello Beautiful that would work perfectly with the Bold Beautiful die cut. So I'm embossing that in white onto black, and then I'm going to die cut it using one of these Essential Slanted Sentiment Strips. These are fantastic. Can always get your angles right, get your sentiment centered, popping this up on the card. And that is all there is to it. So what do you think? Do you think this will pass the test? I mean, do you think an 18-year-old girl will love it? I hope she does. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.